Oh, 1, 2, 3 in the place to be. Should play your partners from the bottom of the map.
From the bottom of the map.
It's your dog Isreal.
Ike Hayes in the place to be.
Hold on, is it Ike Hayes or is it the Pig Father?
Um, I'm gonna use that on my next session. We just you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna use Ike Hayes on this one, but I am gonna bring out the Pick Father. You know what I'm saying. I am gonna bring it out.
Um, but we are in for another session, another episode of
It ain't personal. It's your business. Your
This
business.
Business. And so we about to jump right into these picks. We not finna waste no time. First game on the docket, we got Alabama versus Arkansas. They got Alabama minus 19 and a half with that line at that over under at 46 points. What you got there, player?
Alabama like a Mack truck. Big defense. You not gonna score. Alabama defense has been keeping them in the games all season long. Just when I thought that they was gonna get their ass handed to them boys was like, big stop sign. So I expect nothing different. Alabama want to play old school smash mouth football. They want to run the ball and they're gonna stop you and they're gonna run the ball. And if they don't have to throw, I feel like Milroe is really trying to only throw a total of 25 to 32 passes. They just really want to run. Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? Arkansas has been up and down. It's not like they can't score, but anybody can score on LSU. You know what I'm saying? You can also score on Ole Miss. This going to be a real test right here. 19 is a high number. I'm taking Alabama at the half. You know what I'm saying? Alabama at the half is the smart play. You know what I'm saying? What's that over under again?
It is at 46.
46. If I had to, I actually wouldn't mind playing with the under, but I do like Arkansas to get some points, so I wouldn't say that. But once again, Alabama at the half. I just like Alabama at the half. I'm not saying Alabama couldn't cover for the whole game, but yeah, I don't like the sweat like that. You feel me? That's a bit of a sweat pick with that high number. You know what I'm saying?
All right, next up, we got Michigan Wolverines in Indiana. They got Michigan minus 33 and a half with that over under at 45 and a half. Ooh, big number right there.
That's a big number. That's a super. Normally, I don't like big numbers. You know what I'm saying? At all. I honestly damn near like the under here, but Michigan can cover that under by their goddamn selves. So you know what I'm saying? Indiana ain't gonna score. I'm gonna like Michigan at the half too. Listen. Let me get Michigan at the half. Indiana is atrocious. They've been garbage all goddamn season. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Usually Indiana put up a little bit of a fight, but no, I really do like Michigan with this. I feel like it's one of those things to where Michigan is probably one of the most complete teams. They got the offense, they got the defense. I think Indiana is maybe good for 7 points, maybe. We know that Michigan is going to score all 30. Now, Michigan does not always cover the spread, but once again, I just feel like I like this number in the sense that I can get the half. So I'll take Michigan at the half because I don't expect Indiana to score at all in the first half.
All right, so this one is going to test, if you know what you know. Oregon at Washington, big game, big bumbleclot game. They got Washington minus 3.5, and they got the over under at 66.5. So they expecting it's going to be showtime. Them boys going to be putting up some points.
So been looking at this game last year. They had a line. They got covered that. This year more explosive. Now, I do like Washington at the house. I don't like people to get their ass whooped in their own house. You know what I'm saying? So we know it's not going to be an ass whooping. It's going to be a high-scoring game. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard a lot about Oregon. We know that Danny Lanning he's an ex-defensive coordinator at Georgia. So it's like, I don't know. I've been listening to people go back and forth. I kind of like Washington to outright win this game again, but I feel like it's value in the over. I feel like I feel like that over is gonna get covered. So yeah, give me the over on this game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I can say a lot, man. Everybody got the analysis and they got that, the model says and the statistic, man. Fuck all that, man. The over. God damn it, the over.
All right. Next up, we got them Gators And South Carolina, they got South Carolina, minus 2.5. They got the over under at 50.5.
I don't like South Carolina in no favorite spot for not a net for not a nan reason. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? They do have a quarterback that's capable of throwing it. I think that's what they're banking on. But I feel like Florida's strength is their defense. I feel like them boys is really gonna come to play. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, last game, I don't know who Florida played last game, but they didn't cover the spread if it was Vanderbilt or somebody like that. Either way, I like the defense. I like Florida with the time of possession. And I don't know, man. You know, I like this as a game that Florida gets up for because they got something to play for. Oh, you doubting us? You know what I'm saying? Plus, Billy Napier ain't trying to have too many losses. So, yeah, I think for me, this is just like Florida, you know, versus Tennessee at the house. And Florida went on ahead and, you know what I'm saying, ETN went to running. So, no, I like Florida's strength as a running team. I like the defense. I like for them to outright win this. And really, at 1.5 points, Vegas really don't know what's going on. That's damn near a pick 'em anyway. Give me Florida.
All right. Next up, we got LSU and Auburn. They got LSU minus 11.5. With that surprise on this over underline, they got it at 60.5. So they expect somebody to be scoring a whole lot of points.
That's crazy. But we know Auburn don't throw up points like that. Auburn really barely beat Cal if we really want to go there. So I'm like, okay, but they're going to have success running the ball against LSU. LSU is decent up front, but LSU can't stop the pass. Well, we know Auburn can't really throw like that. So, you know what I'm saying? 11 is not a bad number. I actually like LSU to cover, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. For some reason, I'm on some halftime stuff. I feel like I like LSU at the half. I like, you know what I'm saying, LSU to be up, which is at 11. So that means that LSU probably only has to be up by a touchdown, maybe 6 to 7 points. Yeah, give me LSU at the half. Give me LSU at the half. Listen, I'm not sweating this week. I'm not going to be sitting here whole game. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get popped. So let's deal with these halves.
All right, we got another big one. You got USC at Notre Dame. They're actually giving Notre Dame, even coming off of a loss, they got them -3. They got them favorite at home.
Man,
They got also that
everybody
line
loves
at 60.
Notre
They
Dame.
got that line at 60.5 also.
Everybody loves Notre Dame. They saying it's a bounce back game because they just lost, which I do understand that, right? You know what I'm saying? But are they playing at Notre Dame?
Yeah, they're playing at Notre Dame.
Playing at Notre Dame. Everybody loves this. You know what I'm saying? They're like, this is evenly matched because, you know, Notre Dame is, well, not evenly matched. Notre Dame is the better team, which Notre Dame is the more physical team. Let's make no mistake about it. I definitely feel like they have the better defense, but can they really stop anybody? And are you going to stop USC? USC has not been stopped. The only people who have beat USC, which I think who that was, Marshall or Tulane beat them in the bowl game?
Tulane.
Tulane. But Tulane didn't stop them. They just outpointed them. So you want me to believe that Notre Dame is going to contain the most prolific offense, future #1 motherfucking pick, and you're going to stop them, and then you're going to stop them, and then what you're going to do, you're going to go ahead and run, and you're going to have Sam Hartman slaying it. Sam Hartman ain't been slaying it. All right, you run when you want to. As long as Al Golden is your defensive coordinator, I'm going to go ahead and bet against you. So I'm gonna go against the grain and let me get USC for the upset here. I think this is a game that their defense gets up for. I feel like USC been listening to this shit. Oh, yeah, our defense this. Defense is going to get a couple of key stops. Caleb and them going to march down the field. USC wins this game. Notre Dame has another disappointing loss and is already at 3 losses on the season. That's what's going to happen. So, yeah, give me USC on my upset of the week.
USC and the points? What are you
USC and the points. I ain't going to be bold and be like USC money line, although you fucking could. You know what I'm saying? Really, but now let's take the points. Let's safe with the points.
All right, next up is another close game. I'm surprised at some of the numbers that Vegas got out on them, but UCLA and Oregon State. They got Oregon State -3.5 with that over under at 54.5.
Man, a lot of people, and I do think you at UCLA, I've seen them play a couple times, the quarterback freshman phenom, you know what I'm saying? Chip Kelly is known for offense. Lately, it's all been about defense and running game. And I do like those things, but I still feel like the moment is too big. Hold on, where they playing at? Don't tell me they playing in Oregon. Don't tell me they playing in Oregon.
Yeah, they're playing in
Oh,
Oregon.
hell no. Nah. Look, I like Oregon State. You know what I'm saying? What that boy name is? I be butchering the hell out of his last name.
Ungulule.
Hey, you feel me? UG. We gonna call that boy UG because that boy is a G. Yo, the man could throw, the man could run. Everything that he wasn't doing at Clemson, he's doing out there. I watched them bounce back win. Now they beat Utah. You're not gonna tell me that UCLA has a better defense than Utah because Utah stopped UCLA. UCLA couldn't do shit. And nah, man. So Vegas got it right. No, I like them 3 points. I like Oregon State to win by a little bit more than 3. So no, I think Vegas has it right. Give me them 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Second loss for UCLA.
We got one more.
I got one more.
You got one more, and you could dive into this one a little bit. Dive into this as much as you want to, but it's for the crib.
Oh,
God. It's for the crib. Oh, so we got Miami, North Carolina. Not surprisingly, coming off of this, debacle of a loss, and North Carolina looking good right now. North Carolina looking like Drake May. He's putting up all types of, All-American numbers. Their defense is looking solid. They got Tez Walker back. This is looking like this is, a setup to be a blowout. But they only got North Carolina favorite by 2.5. And they got the line at 56.5 points. What are we thinking here?
North Carolina done beat Miami ass 4 years in a row. Matt Brown done outcoached every motherfucker that we done had. And shit, last week, you think Matt Brown ain't a better coach than Mario? Hands down. Mario is a fuck up. He's a degenerate child. He is a flunky. He is a nigga that failed the GED 2 times and still telling you why he failed. So, you know what I'm saying? For me, it's just like, God damn. And we get not ass kicked as far as image. They're like, yeah, we're going to be talking about this forever. And I just be like, bro, dude, when you look yourself in the mirror, what the fuck do you tell yourself? You did the dumbest shit again, not once, but twice. And you still. But I'm going to do this for the players. Look, man, if UM hopes to win this game, they got to run the ball. And we have the running backs to do it. We have to control the clock, right? Let's limit their offense. We got to have long drives where we run it. 2 hands on the football because, niggas like to fumble at the end of the game. There's a couple other niggas that have fumbleitis. So, yeah, they're going to have to run. They're going to have to run. Also, our DBs are going to have to not get torched. You have to limit the explosive plays. Them niggas is going to have to put together sustainable drives. So I want to, they have to, it can't be no 7-play drives. No, niggas is going to have to be on some 12 to 14 play drives. Also, TBD can't throw and pick out the turnover battle. We got to win the turnover battle all day. So let's take Mario out of it. Mario can't make no decisions. It's all about my coordinators. And frankly, we got to do something that we haven't done all year. We have to do something we haven't, in the last 4 years. I feel like Miami can lose, but I feel like Miami will keep it close. It's like you said, it's going to be either or. If Miami plays them close, Miami wins. If Miami blows this shit out or Miami gets their ass blowed out, which means that North Carolina goes up early, then it's a problem. It's a problem. You know what I'm saying? If Miami didn't make that debacle, I feel like we would be singing a different tune, right? We'll be like, damn, that was a close game against Georgia Tech, but we got to have faith in them boys. Anytime you got to have faith and hope, you got to be scared. You got to be scared. If it's me, I don't know. I would want to almost stay away from this game. But since they got the over-under at 59, they're giving them boys 3 points. They at home. I feel like Miami is going to lose by a little bit. I just don't think they're going to win. I don't want to listen to my heart. I want to listen to my head. I feel like Miami loses, but I feel like here's what I think is really going to happen. Miami's going to get down. They're going to get within close, but then North Carolina is going to pull away to where the score is going to look a little closer than what it should be. But nah, you know what I'm saying? We kind of got soundly beat. And I want them to prove me wrong. I really won't. I'm not gonna throw no money on this game. You know what I'm saying? But because I want Miami to win. But it's like you just don't know what team, and I just think you can't really trust that. So you know what I'm saying? If I'm going with my head and I'm going with my gut says that you got to take them 3 points in North Carolina. If you just on some business decisions.
Business, hey, it's not personal. It
It
ain't
ain't
personal.
personal. It ain't personal, but I'll take the 3 points. But I'll be happy if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be the first to be like, look, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? That crystal ball, you feel me? That crystal balls, you feel me? Like, hey, they did what they had to do. And I'm happy for that. But I can't trust no coach like that. I don't think anybody in America wants to trust Miami right now. So it's really just gonna come down to the fans. And if we lose, I mean, what do we say? Damn, he let us down. He just let us down before. I thought I had one more game. I ain't had one more game.
We ran the gambit. Oh, no, that's it.
It
You
wasn't
got so you have Miami. You have North Carolina versus Miami. You taking North Carolina, Michigan. You got Michigan at the half. Florida. You have Washington over
okay.
Oregon.
Okay.
Um, did we do LSU?
Yeah, we did do LSU, and I said take LSU at the half.
Take LSU at the half.
I
You
did
got
USC
Bama.
winning game.
Yeah, you got Bama. You got USC for the game. That's it. Unless there's any other game that you were interested. There's a couple other games that are out there, that are interesting. But we're talking about making money. So they got some games out here. They got Georgia at Vandy. They got Georgia 32 and a half. They got Georgia 32 and a half points. Their favorite. Georgia's they ain't don't do
I'm,
well with
I'm gonna throw a money shot out here. I'm gonna go with this team because they've made money the last 2 weeks. They could be tired, and it's my team, Arizona. Arizona is at motherfucking Washington State.
mm.
Washington State is damn good. But Jed Fish and the boys, they've been playing. They've been playing every single time. You know what I'm saying? They're only Washington State is only favored by 7, 7.5 points. That's not enough value for me to really want to take a pick here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna leave the game alone. I'm not gonna put any bread on it, so don't put this on your sheet. But I do like, you feel me, just as a gentleman's bet, lunch money. Let's call it a lunch money bet. I will go ahead and throw down with Arizona just because. You know what I'm saying? By the time this video come out, you know what I'm saying. I wanted to give you Colorado because we ride with Colorado rain and shine. So we ain't gonna put it, you know what I'm saying, on the betting sheet. But I definitely love Colorado, you know what I'm saying, against Stanford. So, like I said, unfortunately, that's not going to be a Saturday game. Definitely lunch money game again. So, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I wanted to have that one on my sheet, but I do like Colorado all day. Colorado all day to win big. Um, but yeah, man, I'm gonna just leave it at that, man. I ain't gonna give y'all too much more, a parlay, too much more, you know what I'm saying? Too much more, and you know what I'm saying, analysis on any more of that. Those are the picks, and that's what I'm rolling with.
So you got nine. We got 9 picks out there, and you could either be going to get picking up that new Benz, or you could be at the payday loan spot trying to borrow some money. Yeah, shit the bed. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see, but it's a pig father. So I think we should be trusting the pig father now. You say you ain't pulling them out yet, but I'm
I
trying.
ain't pulling them out yet. When I come out, though, I'm gonna come out hard. I'm
I'm
gonna definitely come out
trusting in
hard.
these picks. I see everything solid. I want to throw one more out there. Like you said, it's just a lunch money bet. If you just want to throw it on your parlay ticket got 12 teams on it anyway, so it don't matter. So you probably ain't gonna hit. So throw Duke and NC State. They got Duke -3. I think this is gonna be one of them games where NC State playing good football. They're playing solid. Duke quarterback is hurt. I think this might be a game where it'd be really tough, really close, and I think NC State covers the 3, and I'll roll with NC State on that.
You
But
like NC State?
I like I say, throw it on your. You got that wild parlay ticket out there that got 18 teams on it. All right, you put $2 on it because you're trying to make 2,000. You got 18 teams on there. Just throw that one on there too, and you might mess around and hit. Now,
Hey, we gonna hold you to that one. Duke is my team. I love Duke, quarterback or no quarterback. I love what their coach did. I tried to bet with NC State against Virginia, and I seen how they did me. I never trust them niggas again. You know what I'm saying? I never trust them. But hey, you know what? Without their quarterback, they are vulnerable. So if you ever wanted to bet against NC State, I'm not mad at, or bet with them. I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. Do your thing.
Well, that's we're gonna wrap this this segment, this episode is not personal, just business. We're gonna wrap this one up, but we're gonna check in with you, and we're gonna check in and see, how them picks came through. If that parlay ticket hit, because if it hit, you might owe us a few dollars.
For sure. Fuck with them halves a little bit. Them halves. Don't sweat through these whole games like this, okay?
Yeah. I think you should give like a tip. Should people look for at the half? Should they be going? What I think you should throw a tip out there for the betters.
I mean, some of them big spreads, man. I don't like big spreads, but then like teams like Michigan have covered them. You know what I'm saying? With an elite defense like that, sometimes they get like, and that's the reason I didn't put Penn State on here, right? Like Penn State got to play UMass, and honestly, for all intents and purposes, they're probably going to cover that spread. But I couldn't go half on them because Penn State like to get it going slow. So I was like, look. You know what? I don't know what the half is. They may have that half at 22. So you know what I'm saying? So it's a bit of a gamble, but it's also a way to say, look, I don't want to sit through here. You feel me? So that's why I said, you know what? I'll take Alabama at the half because Alabama going to play some defense. And I don't know if Arkansas is good for more than a field goal. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why a bit of these teams and a lot of my picks, they was halftime picks. You feel me? So try to make that money at the half. And then you know what I'm saying, you already know where your money stand at before you get to the end of the game. Instead of sweating, waiting like, damn, they ain't throw up all these points, especially big spreads, man. I don't like big spreads, you know what I'm saying? But this was just, Georgia's not on here neither. Because Georgia only covered one spread. Now Georgia might be that real team, but I'm like, man, if I had to, I'd take Vanderbilt on them points just because they've only covered once. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Stay away from big spreads. I try not to fuck with them, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, there are not a lot of exciting games. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. So, you know what I'm saying? Halftime. That's just my tip for this week. Halftimes.
All right. Make sure when you check in with your player partners, always like, subscribe, share, comment, tell your aunties, tell your uncles, tell your cousins, tell them to check in. You know what I'm saying?
Tell a friend that is them again.
Straight up. And this your player partners from the bottom of the map.
From the
Till
bottom
next
of the
time,
map.
we gone.
Gone.